So here is another 5-minute discussion, and I'm delighted to be joined today with Anne, who is the founder of the PA Portal and works as the virtual PA for the menopause business, where I'm a side hustle for Catherine Colas. So, Anne, wonderful of for you to join me. Do you know what? I think I've spoke too much today.
Thank you for having me, Vic. It's lovely to be here. Thank you.
Well, and we're connected on social media, and I see that at the start of all this lockdown, you put on lots of top tips, and you've got all these great tips because you have worked virtually. That's your business, the founding fundamentals of your business, and so all those great top tips. But how are you what else can we talk about in terms of lockdown? Have we not talked about how we deal with it too much? How do we think now?
I think we're all kind of falling into a bit of a routine now. We've got our work from home routine. We know some top tips, but I mean, I do share more and more on my social media, as you say, so it's good to have a look at those. I kind of feel like in the middle of lockdown now, we found a bit of a balance, but maybe we need to think about putting some foundations down in place about when we eventually do come out of lockdown. I know we don't quite know what that looks like, but obviously from a business point of view, we kind of need to be planning ahead. Reintegrating the teams from working remotely back maybe into the office, or actually maybe looking at a new way of working with your team, working more flexibly. That might be an option for the future, or might need to be an option because of a post-lockdown or phased return. So yeah, there's lots of productivity tips and tools that are out there. One that I use is Trello, which is really good about teams working remotely and collaboratively. I don't know if you've used that.
I hadn't until I was added one on Rotary, so I'm learning it quite quickly. But there was something else that you said just before we started recording, which was about you're very good at giving your clients smarter ways to work.
Yeah.
And obviously it's about video. Now, you and I are used to being on video. This is, a lot of the things that we do, but some of your clients haven't been, but you've been helping them through that.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was previously a big fear about video and visibility. As VAs, we're very used to working virtually and using all the tools out there. And, with my own VA team, we always have regular meetings on Zoom and other video packages. But yeah, my clients have been a bit reticent about it. But I always say to them, it's about working smarter, as you say. I come into their businesses, I help them, save some time, save some money. That's basically the fundamentals of a VA. By outsourcing to us, that's what we're doing. So I come in and look at other ways in their businesses about where they might save time and money. And obviously an obvious one is going to unnecessary meetings, traveling, a cost, that extra time of travel when actually they could do a video meeting. And I'm really hopeful that post lockdown, everyone's got a bit more comfortable being on video, that they'll really look at that, and that will save them definitely time and money for their businesses going forward.
Well, I think it's definitely going to save me, because like you say, it's not even unnecessary meetings. It's the unnecessary travel and the journey. It's the amount of times I will get on a train and go to London, and I work smart because I'll always take my laptop with me so I can work on that 45-minute train journey. But actually, do I even need to go to London? Yeah. Like you say, and I never thought of it before about, well, actually, why don't we just have video calls?
Yeah. I know the face-to-face is great, and there's certain business relationships that need to be maintained face-to-face. But I do think from a team perspective, it will change the way we work as teams going forward.
Oh, definitely. And I'm with you on there. And it's also that, I'm just saying that even like an initial discovery meeting with somebody,
yeah,
that can be done really quickly. Because have you found, the one thing I found by doing Zoom is meetings are a lot more concise.
Yes. Yeah.
And
because nobody wants that dead air time, which sometimes you get in meetings where you're filling time. That doesn't happen on the video world.
No. And well, I notice it because obviously for Simply Hormones, you set up our monthly meeting, so that, I mean, we're all around the UK, but we all come together.
Yes.
And it's starts here, finishes there, and there's an agenda, and it's been so efficient, which I guess in a way for me has really helped me coming into lockdown, because I thought, now how would Anne do this?
It's good to know. Yeah, as I'm the sort of the benchmark for these things. But yeah, I'm very much passionate about finding a smarter and more productive way to work, and that's really ultimately what I do for my clients, and that's by what they do also by outsourcing to me as a virtual assistant. They're not experts at necessarily digital marketing, social media, you know, email management, I can do it much quicker and faster for them, and ultimately save them money, which and also we're cheaper than often than employees, because we, you know, you're not paying for the overheads as well. So yeah, smarter and more efficient, you know, that's us, that's me.
So what would you say then, to close this then, the biggest top tip when we're coming out of lockdown, so back out into the workplace, your biggest top tip?
I would say definitely keep up this video and meetings. This has definitely changed how we interact as humans, business wise and socially. I've never used Zoom so much in my life because of my social scene is now on Zoom. So yeah, definitely keep up your video conferencing, and make a strategy for that, and grow and develop that strategy as well.
Excellent. I'm going to keep talking to you after this, because I need to keep talking about that strategy. So I would say bye for now on this video.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
Anne.
you.